going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop services what they sell? This is family owned and operated business at its best. And the best part is, they'll treat you like family too.
We got bedroom suites, mattresses, dining room suites, appliances, outdoor equipment, mowers, and more. See us at the Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
Patient care at its finest is found at Tennessee Valley Family Care. From primary to infant care, physicals, women's health, allergies, diabetes management, plus on-site labs and ultrasounds. Let practitioners Liz Phillips, Kathy Cohen, and Stephanie Tucker care for your health and your entire family's health. Let Tennessee Valley Family Care help you reach your health care goals.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Eagleville, Tennessee, as we're here on the campus of Eagleville High School for today's volleyball matchup between the Summertown Lady Eagles taking on the opposing Lady Eagles of Eagleville. My name is Hayden Burks, joined alongside Tommy Emerson here on the X Sports Network. And Tommy, it's opening day, and it's finally good to get some volleyball regular season action going on.
Yes, and like I said, we love these games. We wish we could play a team like Eagleville once a week. We need every second against teams like this.
Absolutely, especially with all the excitement for today. It's opening day, or just the first game of the season. We'll go with that. I know Summertown, they kind of, I wouldn't say maybe an off year, I guess you would say, from last season. And it's good to have Abby Jo back in the lineup, and I know they're excited for this season.
Yes, we have all the players we're supposed to have. We have a lot of young players that need these games too. And by end of season, hope that this has kind of sharpened them into a lot better players.
Yeah, and like you said, Eagleville, one of those really good teams. They'll more than likely we will see them at the state tournament, or they will be in the state tournament. They might see each other once again, but like you said, it's just good. And then we've seen what Summertown did throughout the Summertown Smackdown earlier this month. So I think both these teams are looking forward to just finally getting some regular season play done.
Yeah, and I think both these teams feel the same way. They don't hope they get to the state. They plan on it every year. Just sort of the programs, the way they're built, the coaches, they're not thinking district respect. They're wanting to go to Murfreesboro every year.
Absolutely. So while the Lady Eagles of Summertown are warming up, we're going to take a quick commercial break here on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenneke Properties. Visit Tenneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment. Not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower, or your ATV, or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own, see the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here on the X Sports Network. As once again we're here in Eagleville, Tennessee, on the campus of Eagleville High School. Is once again this Hayden Burks joining alongside Tommy Emerson. And Tommy, it's about game time. We're about, looks like, around the 45-second mark before this game gets going. So just kind of like give us your takes of what this game and what they'll have to take for the Lady Eagles to take on and come away with a victory against a very good Eagleville team.
Well, they've got to hit their serves, and they've got to take more points than they give away. So they can't be giving a lot of points. They got to make the basic plays. They got to pass. They got to set, and they got to hit.
Yeah.
If they do that, it should be a good game.
Yeah. We were talking about off air, just kind of like what it took as a volleyball team. We were talking about the momentum shifts and just the overall. You know, like you said, the factor of competing, I guess is what you'd say.
Yeah. These two teams are going to compete, and they're hopefully evenly matched.
As it will be time for our national anthem, as we will go to that real quick.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we forged were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And back here after the national anthem, as that was performed by one of Eaglesville's own number 4, that it was Presley Campbell with the national anthem. As they're introducing the starting lineups for both teams is on the screen if you're watching right now, which I'm sure you are since it's a live stream. We got the game recorded. Summertown will be in their blue away uniforms with white numerals and black outlining, and Eagleville will be in their white and maroon color uniforms with maroon numerals and looks like maybe black lining as well. So, Tommy, like you said, just the overall excitement of being able to finally get back into a gym to play some volleyball. There was a lot of hype for the preseason. Just Summertown Smackdown, that's just a play day, but it's also fun to finally being able to get back into the groove of things when it comes to this time of the year.
Yeah, this is a good measuring stick because those SmackDown tournaments, those preseason tournaments, they're good for trying to set a rotation. You want to win those games, but you really want to get your lineup set for the season, especially at tournament time.
Taking a look at the starters for Summertown, it will be Long, Schaefer, number 16, that's Huffstetler. Number 31, that will be Kelly, and number 18, that is also the freshman Izzy Garland, and number 1, that will be Maddie Gillum. Back to serve will be Campbell for Eagleville. Here to start things off. As she gets it over net, and that one is still up in the air.
For our sake, I hope she was better at volleyball than singing, because she sang that national anthem great.
She did. She puts it over, and that will be point for Summertown there, as they now lead it 1-0.
Something I never had to worry about. No one was going to ask me to sing the national anthem.
Yeah, trust me, you do not want to hear me sing at all.
They think it was written by Francis Scott Off-Key if it was me.
Back to serve will be Garland. As that one is back over to Summertown, still up in the air. There's Kelly. Schaefer looks to go for the kill. That one is up in the air still.
She gets her timing back. She'll have to hit those.
Exactly. As that one is up, Long gets it over, and that's blocked, set back. Still up in the air. As they get it over, and that'll be blocked once again by Summertown, and they lead it 2-0 quickly.
Izzy Garland serving here. We're leaning heavy on her as a freshman. She's getting a lot of minutes, and And like we were talking about, the game is so much faster at this level, and she'll have plenty of time with all the weekend tournaments we play, and to kind of get her legs under her for this type game.
Absolutely, and that point will go to Summertown as well, so they quickly lead 3-0 as Garland is back to serve once again. And that's kind of like you said, it's the saying getting thrown to the wolves, but that also really can be a good thing too at this level.
Yeah, baptism by fire.
Yep. As it's up in, there's Campbell underneath it, and there's Baker gets it over.
Well, it's the small schools. You don't have a lot of luxury sitting behind players sometimes on smaller rosters.
As that point will go to Eagle, their first point in this ball game now, as it looked like it went out of play as Summertown was calling for maybe a tip there out of play. Back to serve will be number 12. That will be Leathers. She gets over. That's dug out. Kelly underneath it. Schaefer looking for the kill. That'll be short. Point will go to Eagleville. As Leathers back to serve once again. And that's kind of like you were saying there, Tommy, about timing in this issue. And that's, you've seen it from every level, just the timing of getting underneath the ball and getting it over the net.
Well, and with Abby Jo being out all last season, she's got a lot of rust, but she was coming into form in these preseason tournaments. I mean, she was looking a lot like her older self, so these games are going to be big for her. Smart move right there by Abby Jo.
Yeah, she's able to just float that one over both of the blockers there, and they now lead it 4-2.
When you're a good hitter, they'll send a couple blockers, and there's always a hole.
It's Kelly back to serve.
It's a good float serve right there.
Good serve. As they now lead it 5-2 here in this first set. Kelly back to serve once again. There's Campbell underneath it. That one is dug out, still up in the air. Kelly sets it up. Here's Garland up in the air. That's Leathers. Campbell. Still up, and point will go to Summertown off the block.
Abby Jo, rust or not, she's still aggressive. She still attacks the net. She's going to get plays like that a lot more often as aggressive as she plays.
That one's over the net. Campbell underneath it. There's Leathers. Gets it over. Still up in the air. Kelly sets it up. There's Schaefer. Floats it over. Still up in play. Campbell now as they float it over. Still up.
Got a good hand on that one. Ellie Lou puts it over. Another block.
Yep. That's already Schaefer, her third block.
Her own little block party going on.
Yep. As there will be a timeout called by Eagleville as Summertown leads 7-2. We'll be back here on the Exports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
And back here on the Exports Network is as up in the air still, as we're back after the timeout called by Eagleville, as that point will go to Eagleville after the kill. As I believe, Tommy, was that Baker with the kill for Eagleville there?
Yeah, I think so. And they're very aware of Abby Jo at the net right now. She's gotten her hands on a few that not even blocked, but still her presence known. Now she hammers one off the block and out of bounds for Summertown's point.
So point will go to Summertown as they lead 8-3, as Emerson will come in. And Schaefer back to serve. She gets it over.
Just mishandled there.
Yep. It's just been...
And plays like that are contagious.
Yep.
get rolling like that, a lot of good things happen for the other team.
And Eagles trying to stop the momentum there for Summertown. It looks like Summertown's just coming out hot once again as they score once again on the point, and it makes it 10-3. Schaefer back to serve once again. She gets it over. There's Campbell underneath it. Dug out. Still up in the air. There's Kelly.
Hofstetter with the
sent over.
still
Block. Sit
active at
back.
the net.
Yep. Still up underneath it. There's Kelly. As Mason gets it over. Still up in the air. As Eagles able to save it. As they get it over. Kelly underneath it. And point will go to Summertown on that one. Makes it 11. The score to 11-3.
Hofstetter is getting good sets there. Millie and Audrey, they worked well together, and you can see their chemistry.
That one was sent long by Eagleville. So I believe that was number 10. That is Butchinen. I believe that's how you say that. My apologies. I'm trying to learn these names on the fly as I go. Campbell underneath it. Baker gets it over. Underneath it is Hofstetter.
Elou with the
kill there.
Kill. Everybody getting in on it now. Audrey Hofstetter is the setter, and this is her first season of this is all her. They're not subbing anybody in to set. Like, she's getting the full amount, and that's helped her get more consistent.
Yep. Especially, like, then again, it's early in the season too. You want to develop chemistry between all your players.
All those. Summertown's been spoiled. They've had a couple of really, really great generational talented setters in the past, so that's a tough position.
Back to serve will be Baker once again. As Hofstetter, there's Emerson looking to find the gap. Still up in the air, and point will go to Summertown. Is great placement there by Emerson.
Yep.
It's back to
Almost
serve.
Took out one member of the dream team, John Kodat. You got John Kodat and Tyler Brown working this game. We always feel fortunate to have those two guys on a court together. They work well together.
So here's the serve for Summertown. And point will go to Summertown, and I don't want to say anything early, but they're starting to run away with this first set as we're going to have another timeout.
She cannot be happy.
Yeah. So 2 timeouts already called by Eagleville, and Summertown leads 15-4 here on the Exports Network.
At Old South Wood Preserving in Summertown, Tennessee, we provide quality pressure-treated wood products for the ag fence and the post frame building industry. Our tried and true process of preserving wood, utilizing the latest technology in the industry, ensures that our products stand the test of time. Our team works tirelessly together to make sure that our customers are treated with the best service and care each day. I'm Eric Stoll, and as the owner of Old South Wood Preserving, my goal isn't to be the biggest supplier in the industry, but rather to be the very best at what we do. Build your project with Old South Wood. Learn more at oldsouthwood.com or call us at 931-762-9663.
And back here on the Exports Network as we're back after the timeout called by Eagleville once again, as during the commercial break, Summertown added on another point after the kill by Emerson. As there's Campbell underneath it. Here's Baker, gets over, block, still up in the air.
Summertown has owned that net.
Yep. Joe trying to get in the left back corner as they send it back over to Summertown.
Setters out.
As there's Garland.
Oh, Garland in on the action.
It's Garland. Send it long, point will go to Eagleville.
That's what you want to see. Even though she hit it out of bounds, like, she was swinging hard. And she's thinking, hey, everybody else is having fun. Let me swing at one.
And back to serve will be, it is number 3, that is Thompson. And she serves the internet. Point will go to Summertown. And giving the ball back to the Lady Eagles. So here's the serve. There's Mason. Leathers underneath it. Thompson sends it over. There's Garland. She gets it down for the kill. And the freshman Izzy Garland with her first kill in the game. Summertown now leads at 18-5.
The team really celebrated that one for her, which you like to see.
Especially with her being a freshman as well, playing really big-time minutes for these Summertown Lady Eagles, and it's just a big confidence booster. As Campbell underneath it. There's Thompson still up in the air. Schaefer saves it.
Schaefer saves it.
As they send it back over.
Good
Thompson.
hustle.
Campbell, there's Leathers, goes down for the kill. And point will go to Eagleville.
She hammered that one.
That's her first kill. She already has one block in the game. This is now 18-6 and back to serve. As they are making subs right now, it looks like. It's coming in will be number 14. That is Autumn Burns. She will be back to serve. She checks in for number 10. That's Butchinen.
For Eagleville, they just need to build off something good, and that was a heck of a hit. So maybe they can get something going here.
As there's Hofstetler. Emerson looking for the kill, and point will be for.
She cut that one too far over.
It will go out of play. Point will go to Eagleville.
She missed the block, but because no one was out of bounds, then that's where the ball went.
Back to service. Burns once again. That's dugout. Emerson with the set. Garland sends it over. That one's still up there. There's Campbell. Leathers looking for the kill. Gets down, and point will go to Eagleville as they are on a 3-0 run.
Yep. If you're Summertown, you got to be thinking, let's not let's not let them set her up easily.
And Summertown still has 2 timeouts here in this set. Eagle has none after Summertown took a quick 16-7 lead. Here's the serve, up in the air. Campbell underneath it. There's Thompson, goes for it, and that'll be off of Schaefer, out of play. Point will go to Eagleville.
So it's good to have a cushion, so if you do get in a little bit of a rut, you got some cushion between you. But they may want to tighten up a little here.
As Burns back to serve once again. She gets over net. That's up in the air. Here's Emerson, looks to float it over, saved by Eagleville. Campbell sends it back. Emerson underneath it now. Here's Garland. She floats it over, looks for the gap. Still up in the air, Campbell. Thompson gets it. Schaefer with the dig.
Hit from the back row, and she got it.
And a nice hit for the back row. That'll be off of Eagleville, and point will go to Summertown.
It was twice there. One of our hitters had to turn into the setter, and that's never ideal.
And it was impressive, too. Back row
Glad it
kill
worked
there,
out.
yeah. So back to serve will be number 1. That is Maddie. She just gets it over. Eagle able to save it. Here's Leathers looking for the kill, dug out. Still up in the air. Here's Garland, looks to float it over to the gap. Campbell underneath it.
Maddie Gillum there. Oh, carry.
It will be a carry on Summertown. Point will go to Eagleville.
That's a fine line there between like a push and a carry, but that was a little more on the carry side.
Back to serve will be number 4. That is Campbell. She gets it over the net. There's Gillum, and the point will go to Eagleville.
Maddie Gillum does a good job on that back row, and the championship teams I've been around with Summertown and saw, like, they had a dominant back row. That's the key.
Here's Campbell to serve once again. That one is up in the air. Here's Schaefer looking to just float it over. It's a little short. Point will go to Eagleville once again as they've cut this lead down now to 7, Tommy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when you're Eagleville, when you get in a hole, you got to play perfect. You never want to be in that position.
As score update in Loretta, as Loretta is defeating the Lady Cats of Lawrence County 20-9 in the first set.
That unfortunate call from the line judge there. That ball was in about a foot, and he called it out.
There's Campbell once again, and point go to Eagleville. Once again, we're going to have a timeout called by Summertown. So They still lead 19-14. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
And back here on the X Sports Network is we're back after the timeout called by Summertown. As Tommy, Eagles going on a little bit of a run here in this first set. They only trail by 5 now.
Yeah, they need a...
That one just gets over, and that Long's able to save it. As there's Garland still up in the air. Here's Leather. She just looks to float it back over. Schaefer sends it back. As that one will be sent, long point will go to Summertown.
Yep.
As it was in the right spot, the back right corner. Nobody was covering really over there, Tommy, and Summertown got away with one.
Yeah, they needed that one to kind of stop that run.
As Garland sends it over. Campbell gets it up in the air. There's Thompson. That one is dug out. Underneath here, Schaefer looking for the kill. That's saved. Eagle still has it. As they float it back over. Still up in the air, saved from Summertown. Long. She sends it back over. Here's Campbell. Here's Leathers looking for the kill. Still up in the air.
Huffstetter got her hand on that one to stop the bleeding.
And as point will go to Summertown.
It's a good sign when the setter gets a block there.
Yep. Because it just throws the whole offense off there for Eagleville.
They set it to the right person away from Schaefer.
Here's Campbell. Leathers gets it. She sends it long. Point will go to Summertown, and just like that, the momentum has shifted back to the Summertown Lady Eagles.
That's why you want to lead.
Yep.
You want to lead that's safe from runs and bad calls.
Garland back to serve once again. She gets it over. Here's Campbell. She sets it up. They look to float it over. Long underneath it. Here's the setup. They get it over. Sent out of play on the left side. That was Schaefer. As it was the right play, there was a gap over there, and just wasn't able to capitalize.
Yep. Some people are just too strong.
As Leathers back to serve. As they trail 22-15 here in this first set as they get it over. Summertown able to save it. Schaefer sends it over. There's Thompson looking for the kill. Point will be for Eagleville, and she hit it just in the right place on the left back corner. Leathers back to serve once again, and Summertown still leads 22-16. Here's Leathers. She gets it over, still up in the air. Here's Schaefer. She just gets it over, sends it back. Here's Thompson looking for the kill, blocked up in the air. And Schaefer sends it. It will be long, as Leathers almost looked like Tommy. She might have barely got it, but I couldn't really tell from my vantage point.
She wanted to hit it, but she missed it. It barely went out. It was a good spot.
This point will go to Eagleville. Here's the serve once again. Here's Schaefer. She floats it over. Campbell gets underneath it. Here's Thompson once again. And that one will be out near Summertown's bench. And Summertown 2 points away now from taking this first set. As Mason will come in. She will check in for Gabby Long.
Annalie Kelly back to serve.
There's Kelly up in the air. Campbell underneath it. Here's Thompson looking for the kill. Still up in the air. There's Maddie Gillum with it. Mason sends it over. Leathers underneath it. Campbell sends it. Great save there by Maddie. They put it up. Schaefer just going to float it over. Every short point will go to Eagleville.
Sometimes when it floats like that, you have too many options.
Just trying to make a play on it and not being able to.
Thinking too much.
Yep. Here's the serve once again. That's up in the air still. Here's Mason. That one was sent long. And it is now 23-19.
And that's the difference in giving points and them taking points.
Yep, exactly,
Right,
and that's what we talked
giving
about.
them a lot of points.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about before. The air not being able to capitalize on certain plays and giving up points. So here's Schaefer. She floats it over. That's perfect. I mean, perfect setup just right over the fingertips of the blockers. And Summertown 1 point away from taking this first set. And Schaefer will be back to serve here. She gets it over. Campbell underneath it as Baker gets it over. Mason looking for the kill, blocked up, and point will go to Eagleville. And I'm not sure if Summertown was unsure if it was going to go out of play. I mean, it was near the line, but
and you can play it off a block.
Yeah.
Some players forget that, but if you're blocked, even though you just hit it, you can hit it again.
It's Kaylin Baker back to serve once again. She gets it over. Here's Emerson. That'll be blocked, and point will go to Summertown, and they will take the first set. So Summertown will win that one 25-20, as we'll be back for the second set here next on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we are back after the end of the first set as Summertown took the first set 25-20. And Tommy, so far, Summertown looking really strong here in this game.
Yeah, they need those confident boosters, but like we said off air, Eagleville is a winning program, so they're going to be ready to make an adjustment and come back pretty heated this second game.
Absolutely, and for Eagleville, probably for the start of this one, you don't want to get down like they did early in that first set when they were down 16-7 at one point. They had to burn 2 of their timeouts quickly in that set, and at first it didn't look like the momentum was going to shift, and then the momentum did kind of shift towards Eagleville, and then Summertown took a timeout and kind of just pulled away with it at the end of that first set.
Yeah, like I said, if you're in a hole, you got to play perfect, and every play is magnified, and shanked passes hurt a lot more, and it's just not a place you want to be.
So starting things off for Summertown will be number 1, Maddie Gillum, back to serve. And she gets it over net. That's dug out. There's Campbell underneath it. Here's Leathers, just floats it over. Still up in the air. Gillum sets it up. As Garland gets it over, still up in the air for Eagleville. Campbell sets it up. Here's Leathers going for the kill. Block, still up. Fight for it. And there's a save by Gillum. Garland has it, and that'll be short. Point will go to Eagleville. And this is actually not only their leading 1-0, but this is their only lead in this game so far. As Campbell will be back to serve. Here's the serve. That one's Garland underneath it. And Schaefer looking for the kill. Gets down. That's dug out. Still up in the air. There's Campbell. Leather sends it over. There's Huffstetler. Garland looking for the kill. Still up in the air. Campbell underneath it. Leathers looks to get it over. Here's Schaefer. She just floats it over. Still saved. Tipped back to Summertown. It's tipped over to Eagleville. Campbell underneath it. Here's Leathers. Floats it over. Here's Huffstetler. Here comes Schaefer. It'll be short into net. Point will go to Eagleville, and they lead 2-0.
Eagleville's very good defensively. I noticed that in the Lawrence County tournament. Like, you have to really find a hole against them.
As Leathers will go back to serve once again, and that last play it will be Campbell. As that last play for Schaefer, it was just one of those timing things again, just kind of trying to get back in the flow of things.
Yep. She'll get there.
Yeah. And so here's Schaefer once again, and she got, it's going to be sent long as it looked like it was in play there.
Yeah, just a little long, but.
I mean, hey, still a great kill attempt, or just a great play right there in general.
Yeah, I mean, that's what she needs. She needs to swing like that, and the hits will come.
And here's Schaefer now looking to get it over, and that's blocked. Point will go to Eagleville. That's Leathers with the block.
So Eagleville is doing to Summertown what they did to them in the first game. So what we expected an even match, it's just been a trading blows back and forth.
Yep. Here's Campbell back to serve once again. Garland underneath it. Here's the setup. Garland gets it over. Here's Thompson. Well, miscommunication there. They're able to save it, though. Over to Summertown.
Even when they run into each other, they still do okay.
There's Schaefer. That'll be down for the kill. First point for Summertown.
Yep, she needs that. She needs to see that ball go down.
Yeah. She needs to see it now. Also, that team needed that point to kind of slow down the momentum here and finally get the the serve. Here's Garland back to serve. She just floats it over. Campbell underneath it. Here's Baker looking for the kill. That'd be blocked by Schaefer. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video, but if I'm correct, she looks like she's got 6 blocks already in this game.
Yeah, probably so. Between the 2 games, she's kind of owning the net, which is good. If your hits are a little slow coming, at least you're blocking.
And she almost had one right there as Long sends it over.
Yeah, she's getting on her hand on a lot of balls.
There's Thompson. And that'll be off at Gillum. Point will go to Eagleville, as that was a kill there by Baker.
And that's what you want when you're on the net. You want that hitter, when they go to hit, worried about your hands.
So here's Leathers. She gets it over. Here's Huffstetler. Schaefer with it, still up in the air, over to Eagleville. Campbell underneath it. Here's Baker. That's sent a long. Point will go to Summertown.
And that could be one of those times where she kind of arced back a little bit to hit it over the block. She hit it out of bounds.
That's one thing, especially as how tall Abby Jo Schaefer is. You want to, where it's not going to be a block, but you don't want to send it over. As Summertown gets it sent over. Here's Thompson. Summertown underneath
got her hand on that one.
She
flips
it.
Eagle's there.
Still up in the air. There's Mason. Gillum sends it over. Campbell underneath it.
Free ball, back to free ball. Somebody needs to use it.
Still up in the air, and that'll be off of Summertown. Point will go to Eagleville. Yeah, it's kind of I don't know if it's miscommunication there or just odd placement of the ball.
Just missed timing. They're not quite on the same page yet this early in the season.
Here's the serve once again. Here's Mason. She just sends it back over. Campbell underneath it. Here's Thompson still able to get the point there for Eagleville as they lead it 7-3. Here's the serve once again. Gillum. And that'll be off for the point as Eagleville takes that one once again.
Something you don't want to see in a team is that, and several players for Summertown are just, after every play they've messed up, you see a lot of emotion.
That's kind of a frustration thing, as that one will also go to Eagleville. We're going to have a timeout called by Summertown as they trail 9-3. So with that, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an AMAR Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we're back after a timeout called by Summertown as they trail in this second set 9-3. And Tommy, kind of like what happened in the first set is Summertown kind of pounced on Eagleville. Now it's Eagleville doing the same to Summertown here.
Yeah, both teams are showing you what not to do in a game. They've been nice enough to show each other.
And that one is down for the point for Eagleville. Makes it 10-3.
Now they're going to protect Maddie Gillum here. They're serving to her.
Here's the serve once again. Here's underneath it. It's just going to be short. And that was kind of a timing and just kind of a chemistry thing there, Tommy. Obviously, like you said, with Hofstetler being able to just take over the reins as a setter, it's just kind of getting used to your teammates.
Yeah.
So here's the serve once again as they able to save it. Mason just gets it over, and point will go to Eagleville on that one.
Over the antenna.
Yep.
Well, as a dad of two hitters, the setter sets it and the hitter makes the adjustment. Yep. So that's the thing. They don't want to hear that. Hitters do not want to hear. Setters just need to make the adjustment. So
that one was just in the right places. I don't say they're going to give up on that one, but I guess they assume that it will be out of play, and it just was sent in play.
I thought it was out too.
Yeah.
John overruled the line judge there.
So here's the serve once again. Schaefer underneath it. She gets it over. That one is off of Baker, and point will go to Summertown, and they desperately need that one.
Yep.
Emerson will come in.
Gets him in a different rotation here.
So here's the serve. Schaefer just gets it over. It'll be off of Leathers. And Summertown now on their 2-0 run. Schaefer back to serve once again. Baker underneath it. Here's Campbell. She sends it. Here's Mason. That's blocked. Mason able to tip it back. Emerson tips it over. And back and forth between both teams. Here's Emerson looking for the kill. And that'll be out of play. Point will go to Eagleville.
Yep. That spot was open. She just missed it.
Yep. So it was sent just long. It was near the line, but just a little bit over.
And that's her side. She's going to hit more to that side than anywhere else.
As they get it over, Schaefer underneath it. And that will be just out of play. It was sent back over, and point will go to Eagleville. As here's the serve once again. They get it over, and still up. Great save there by Summertown as Mason sends it over. And that was blocked by Mason. She sends it back. As Thompson underneath it. Here's the setup. Emerson looking to find the hole there. Still saved by Eagleville.
That's bad. She found the hole, and they still saved it.
Here's Emerson once again. She's going to try again. And they're going to go point for Eagleville. As once again it was out of play there.
Yep.
So it's now 16-5.
Good thing with Millie, she's missing side. She's not missing deep. So she's got her range in. She's just got to hit it in bounds.
So here's Schaefer looking for the kill. It'll be long out of play. Point will go to Eagleville. We're going to have another timeout called by Summertown. So they trail 17-5. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now, and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we're back after another timeout called by Summertown as they use their final timeout here in this second set. Has been a complete opposite, a little bit of a shift here, Tommy, in this this second set. As Summertown won the first one 25-20 as they led early, just like Eagleville's doing now.
Yeah, and it's hard to tell. Was Eagleville just off their game, or was Summertown better? And then now it's same thing.
As point will go to Summertown off of that play there.
Yeah, called a carry.
Yep, called a carry. Back to serve will be Audrey. She gets it over, and Campbell underneath it. Here's Thompson, blocked back, and point will go to Summertown as that one was blocked by Mason, her second block.
Having Emerson and Mason over there is that's a pretty good block. Pretty good double blockers over there.
Good combination between the two of them.
Yeah, around the same height.
Back to serve will be Hostetler once again. It's Campbell underneath it. Here's
of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
The Hidden Garden, located just off the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, is your hometown oasis for massage, aesthetics, full hair and nail services, and body waxing. Gift certificates are available, and be sure to follow them on Facebook for their specials. The Hidden Garden, your peace, your place. 222 Pulaski Street, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, or phone 931-762-9799.
Back to school means back to savings at Heritage Automotive Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Act fast to grab incredible deals on new vehicles priced below invoice and pre-owned cars listed way below market value. Need help with payments? The friendly finance team is ready to assist with zero down, bad credit, or even no credit at all. Not looking for a new vehicle? Heritage is still your go-to for guaranteed exceptional service, parts, or auto body repair. Visit heritagegm.com.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we're back after the end of the second set as Eagleville won that one 25-7 as we're here for the start of the third set. As it's 1-1 now in this game. Here's Campbell starting things off for Eagleville. That is up in the air. Here's Schaefer looking for the kill. As that one will be long. Point will go to Eagleville as they lead it 1-0. And Tommy, Summertown won the first set 25-20, and Eagleville came out in the second one and just took care of business.
Yeah, these next few games should kind of tell us who each team is.
So here's the serve once again. This is up in the air. Here's Schaefer. She floats it over. Campbell underneath. Here's Leathers looking for it. There'll be short. Point will go to Summertown. And that makes it 1-1, and Garland will go back to serve. Here's the serve. She gets it over. And Campbell underneath. Summertown has it. Long gets it over. It will be off of Eagleville. As that was Thompson. She was trying to make the play there, and it went off of her out of play, and point will go to Summertown.
I'm not sure if that was blocked at the net, but it was definitely would have been out if no one touched it.
It was an awkward play there, I would say.
I didn't know if she was saving it because it was a touch or if she just wasn't sure where the line was.
Here's Campbell as Baker just floats it over. Underneath is Garland. Schaefer looking for the kill, and she gets it. And Summertown there leads it 3-1.
And that's how Abby Jo hits right there. Yeah. So if she can get on the same page with Audrey and everybody can knock all the rust off, that's what a lot of plays should look like.
Here's the serve once again. It's just over the net. Campbell underneath it. Here's Leathers, floats it up. Still up in the air. As Long just floats it over, blocked back over to Summertown, and point will go to Eagleville.
That's why them tip blocks are so dangerous, because it just sort of gets you out of system, out of
place,
rhythm. Yeah. You make a lot of reactive movements.
Because you saw what's the word I'm looking for? The miscommunication there by Gillum. As that one is sent into the net as well. Gillum and Audrey ran into each other, and Maddie Gillum and Audrey Hofstetler ran into each other and just kind of got out of the system and just out of sync there.
Yeah, the ball's just there on you, and you just end up making a reaction, and there's no telling where the ball's going to go.
So here's the serve. Up in the air, and that one will be just out of play. Point will go to Summertown.
But so far for both teams, that's what we're talking about. They're just giving each other points. Nobody's really taking it other than the Abby Jo kill. It's just, no, you mess up. No, you mess up. Kind of back to each other.
Here's Eagle now underneath it. Still up in the air. Gillum with the save. Here's Hofstetler. Garland gets it. That was Mason, as point will go to Summertown on that one.
Somebody was in the net. Four was in the net. One was in the net.
Now Summertown leads 6-2. Jumping out to an early lead here in this third set as they get it over. They set up, and that one will get down for the kill. As that was number 1, Harper Bug. And now it makes it 6-3. So here's the serve. Gillum underneath it. There's Mason. Campbell underneath it. Here's Thompson. She's looking for the kill. Gets it. And that'll be off of Summertown out of play. Point will go to Eagleville.
That's been the big difference these last two games is Eagleville's getting good passes with good sets and good hits.
Here's the serve once again. Still up in the air. Here's Schaefer. She just floats it over the blocker. Campbell underneath. She sends it back. So here's Mason looking for the kill. It'll be in play. Point will go to Summertown.
That's why you hit it hard right there. Because even if somebody gets a hand on it, it's going to deflect off.
Yes, Emerson will come in now. And Schaefer back to serve. There's Abby Jo. Gets it over. and trying to make a play on it as Campbell was looking for the save and out of play. Point will go to the Lady Eagles.
Abby Jo's serve is really hard to return. A lot of teams have trouble receiving it.
Here's Schaefer once again, as that one is sent long this time. Point will go to Eagleville.
That was probably my fault because you never talk about it.
As it will be number 4, Emerson Franks, coming in for Schaefer. Franks, her first appearance in this game now.
It's another freshman.
Yep. So here's Baker. Gets it over. Here's Emerson looking for the kill, and that's going to get down for the point. And point for Summertown makes it 9-5.
You get a good pass, good set, good hit, good things happen.
Going back to serve will be Hofstetler. And she gets it over. Looked like it could have gone long there. As that one is blocked by Emerson, and it'll be out of play. Point will go to Summertown after the block by Emerson. And we're going to have a timeout called by Eagleville as they trail 10-5. We'll be back here next on the Exports Network.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the Exports Network as we're back after the timeout called by Eagleville. As Summertown leads 10-5. As it's 1-1 when it comes to the sets, as Summertown won the first set. Eagleville took the second set. And Tommy, a little bit of trying to stop the momentum was Eagleville there with the timeout.
Yeah. Like I said, both coaches are good at stopping the momentum.
That's a great save there by Summertown.
Yep.
Here's Campbell underneath it. Here's the serve, and that will be down for the kill. And point will go to Eagleville.
That ball come off the block and just died.
It's Thompson back to serve. She gets it over. Here's Franks. As Audrey, they get it over. Here's Campbell underneath it. Here's Leathers looking for the block. He'll be off of Summertown, and point will go to Eagleville.
That's tough luck there with Izzy. The ball just blocked right to her.
She
just kind of caught her off guard.
Yeah, caught her off guard.
It's a deflection.
So here's the serve. Just gets it over. Here's Garland. She sends it over. Campbell underneath it. Here's Thompson. Now it's set. A long point will go to Summertown.
Yep. They're trying to crawl back in here. Gabby Long in.
His long in back to serve will be Mason. And she sends it short into net. Point will go to Eagleville.
That's what you can't have from anybody. Just missed serves at this point. You don't have to have a crazy serve. You just have to get it back to the other team.
Especially after the shift of momentum Eagleville have after going that 2-0 run right there.
Yeah.
So here's the serve. There's Hofstetler. Emerson just floats it over. Campbell underneath it. Here's Thompson. Franks. Kelly sets it up. Here's Garland. Back over to Summertown. And Garland sends it back. Still up in the air. Campbell underneath it. Here's Leathers going for the kill. Franks.
Good pass.
Garland sets it up. Baker underneath it. Here's Campbell. There's Bug. Great dive there by Franks. Still up in the air. Garland sets it up. Sends it over. Still up in the air. Still fought for.
It's not pretty, but it's been effective.
Here's Leathers now. Once again, I'll be down for the kill. Point will go to Eagleville.
If they get a good set to Leathers, it's pretty much a done deal,
Yep.
especially if there's no blocker over there. She's been down that line. She's been money every time.
Here's Burns back to serve. She gets it over. Kelly Hofstetler sets it up. Here's Emerson looking for the kill. It will be out of play. Point will go to Eagleville. Makes it 11-10.
Emerson talking to Hofstetter, but the hitter makes the adjustment. The setter just gets it to him.
As here's the serve. So they get it over. And that'll be off the antenna there on the right side. Point will go to Eagleville. And that ties it up 11-11 here in this third set. So here's the serve as they get it over. Off of Emerson, trying to make a save and play on it was Summertown. And point will go to Eagleville. Makes it 12-11. Burns back to serve once again.
It's just back to basics at this point. You've got to have a good pass, good set, good hit.
So here's the serve. Up in the air. Here's Emerson. She's looking for the kill. That'll be out of play. Point will go to Eagleville. As we're going to have a timeout called by Summertown as they now trail by 2. We'll be back here next on the Exports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the Exports Network as we're back after the timeout taken by Summertown as they trail 13-11. That one is sent long off the serve. Point will go to Summertown. And Tommy, with that one, you want to take advantage if you're the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, you definitely want to get your serve in here and thank Eagleville for kind of getting you the ball back because they have what I would call the yips. They're getting even a good set is just hit out of bounds at this point.
Here's Gillum. She gets it over. Campbell underneath it. Here's Thompson. She sends it over. Gillum with the diving save. Hofstetler underneath it. Garland with the serve. They'll be over to Eagleville. As there's Kelly. Here's Hofstetler. Schaefer goes for the kill, and that'll be off of Eagleville. And point will go to Summertown as that was one of those dangerous ones coming right at you. And you just had to either...
It was hit it or eat it.
Yep, hit it or eat it. Yep. And Summertown ties it back up. Gillum back to serve. She gets it over. Campbell underneath it. Here's Leathers. As long with it, Garland looks to send it over. Campbell. Here's Thompson. That'll be short into the net. Point will go to the Lady Eagles of Summertown. So they retake the lead, 14-13. Here's Gillum with the serve. She gets it over. Campbell with the setup. She looks to tip it back, and Summertown tips it over. What a play there by the freshman, Izzy Garland.
Yep, right place, right time. Yep. Just staying aggressive.
Staying aggressive, found the gap there on the left side, and they lead it 15-13.
Sometimes players relax. They think it's going to be a normal set. She wasn't.
Summertown on a 3-0 run. Campbell looking to set it up. That'll be off of Schaefer. She looked for the block.
The ball was coming over the net a little quicker than she thought.
Back to serve will be Campbell. As Eagleville now trails by 1 in this third set. So here's the serve. Still up in the air, there's Hofstetler. Schaefer looks to find the gap. Eagleville able to save it. They send it back over to Summertown. Still up in the air. Here's Garland. Gets it over. As Thompson has to send it over. That sent long. Point will go to the Lady Eagles of Summertown. As Garland will go back to serve. As she gets it over, still up in the air is Campbell. Here's Leathers. Still up in the air, way up in the ceiling area. It's off of one of the goals. And Schaefer gets it over. There's Campbell. Leathers now sends it over. Hofstetler. Here's Schaefer looking for the kill. And Campbell with the dig as Eagleville sends it back to Summertown. Here's Hofstetler. Schaefer once again floats it over. Still saved. Diving save. 2 diving saves as Leather gets it over. There's Schaefer. Schaefer's going to go for it once again. That'll be off of Eagleville, and point will go to Summertown. And that's one of those confident boosters there, Tommy.
Yeah, that's she's going to look like that the more games they play. So that's vintage Abby Joe.
I think it's also an energy booster for that team to go as long as they did on that set and to come out with the point there.
Yeah.
There's Campbell. Here's the set. Leathers gets it. There's Garland. There's Long. She looks to get it over. Still up in the air. There's Campbell. Leathers gets it over to Summertown. Still up. And that'll be off of the Lady Eagles. And point will go to Eagleville. Make it 17-15.
That's the only bad thing. If you don't get the block and it's a deflection, it can kind of go anywhere.
Here's the serve. There's Gillum. Here's Schaefer. Just floats over. Finds the perfect hole. And makes it 18-15.
Audrey went down and set that one perfect up on a tee. You thought Abby Jo would hammer it home. She just found the spot.
So Kelly will go back to serve. She gets it over. Campbell underneath it. Baker floats it over. Good save by Gillum as Mason sends it over. Campbell underneath it. Here's Leathers. Blocked up still in the air. It will be off of Hofstetler. She looked like she was just kind of not in the way, but out of place, and it went off of her out of place.
That's the saying. The deflections are hard to get.
Yeah. So this one's coming down to the wire here in this third set. 18-16 as here's the serve.
Maybe both teams are settling down. That's making a better game.
And Schaefer looking for the kill. Blocked back. There's Kelly. Hofstetler. And that point will go to Eagleville. Make it 18-17 now. Here comes the serve. They get it over. There's Gillum. Hofstetler. Schaefer floats it over, and once again in the perfect spot.
Yep.
Gillum 19. So Emerson will come in.
Like Abby Jo, Emerson will find her form.
Here's Schaefer.
She
just
not
gets
have
it over.
rust on her though.
And sent back over. Campbell. Thompson. Got it down, and Schaefer wasn't able to track that one down. And makes it 19-18. Schaefer will check out. Franks will check in. And here's the serve. This is up in the air. There's Hofstetler. Emerson looking to go for it. Diving save by Campbell as they send it back. There's Garland. Hofstetler. Emerson floats it over. Still up in the air. Eagleville able to save it and track it down. Hofstetler.
Slide set, and it's out.
And that'll be off of Emerson. She was going for the right idea, and that back left corner is just sailed just a little tad long.
If they time that slide set right, it's hard to stop, but it's got to be perfect timing.
It's tied up 19-19. So here's the serve by Baker. Sets it up. Here's Mason. Now they off of Eagleville. Point will go to Summertown.
Can't say anything? Oh. I think we lost connection maybe.
So here's the serve. Still up in the air. That one was sent back. Point will go to Eagleville. And makes it 20-20. Back to serve will be Thompson. She gets it over. There's Hofstetler. As they just send it over, they'll be down for the point for Eagleville.
Ellie Lou catching fire here. Being the X factor.
As here's the serve by Mason. Here Campbell underneath it. There's Leathers with the setup block. Still up in the air. Good save there by Summertown. Still up in the air. Fought for. As Franks, they got to get over, and point will go to Eagleville.
Yep. Too many touches there.
Ties it up 21-21. As here's the serve. Still up in the air. Here's Emerson looking for it. It'll be blocked back. Point will go to Eagleville. Back to serve will be Burns as they lead 22-21. Here's the serve. Emerson puts it up. She looks just floated over.
Yep, she started that with a bad pass, and it's hard to get over it.
Here's Hofstetler. Garland looking to get it over. There's Leathers. Campbell sets it up. Here's Leathers, floats it. Kelly. Garland once again looking for it. Still up in the air. There's Baker. Kelly, Hofstetler. Tries to send it over. Campbell underneath. There's Leathers. Here's Franks. They'll be off of her, and point will go to Eagleville. As we will have a timeout called by Summertown as Eagleville takes a 23-21 lead. We'll be back here on the Exports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
And back here on the Exports Network as we're back after the timeout called by Summertown as they trail in this third set 23-21. As Burns gets it over. There's Emerson. Hofstetler. Emerson sits it back. Campbell. As Bug, they'll be off of Summertown, down for the point. And it's now 24-21. Eagleville leads.
So far, Emerson's made two bad passes after they hit to her, so I would be surprised if they didn't send her this one too.
Here's the serve once again.
To Emerson.
There's Emerson going back with a block, still up in the air. Sent back, tipped up, and point will go down for Eagleville, and they win the third set, 25-21. So we'll be back for the start of the fourth set. That'll be next here on the Exports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee. There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down, or their 24/7 availability. You can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we're back for the start of the fourth set here in this town. The Lady Eagles of Summertown taking on the other Lady Eagles of Eagleville. And Tommy, so far it's 2-1 leads many, as you're going to see at this end of the year, as that one is off of the net. Point will go to Eagleville. But then again, this is the first game as well, so both these teams are just trying to get the butterflies out and learn on the fly and just getting experience.
I'd say both teams will look different in a few months.
Come to the time of October, both these teams will probably more than likely be at their prime. There's maybe less communication there by Eagleville. As point will go to Summertown.
That was just a good spot. She had her on her heels. Not a lot she could do with it.
Had her backing up there to try to make a play on the ball.
There wasn't much legally she could do with that ball.
So Kelly now will serve. Leathers with the dive. Campbell sets it up. Here's Thompson. Kelly. Here's Schaefer. And that one will be short. Point will go to Eagleville. And that's one of those timing things once again.
Yep. Annalie Kelly doing a good job back there on that back row of being where she needs to be and getting the ball back. It's just not the way it was planned.
Yes, Eagleville leads 4-2, and that's sent right back over to Eagleville. Campbell sets it up. Here's Baker, sent back and off of Mason. Point will go to Eagleville.
You always hate those plays. You're right there at the net, and the net is in the way.
Yes, here's the serve. Gillum. As Hofstetler, here's Mason. She gets it over. That'll be off of a Lady Eagle of Eagleville and makes it 5-3. So Emerson will check in now.
I'm sure sure Mason feels better taking that point back that she gave them.
And that's the one thing we notice about these three sets already is both teams. If you get to a good start, more than likely you got a good shot of taking that set. That one will be off the antenna.
Yep.
And point will go to Summertown on that one.
Back when I was a line judge, those were the most fun to call.
Yeah.
You spin your flag around and point.
So here's the serve. That one's off of Eagleville. And a save there, and they do get it over. Great save there by Eagleville. Emerson looking to find them. They're a little bit out of sorts, and point will go down to Summertown.
Yep.
And, Tommy, that's just one of those where even though you made a great play there with the save, you just kind of get all out of sync and out of play and just that's just one of those unfortunate things.
You saved it, and it still didn't work out. But the thing is Eagleville's always saving it.
And Schaefer just gets it over, and they're still up in the air. Here's Thompson, and now they're down for the kill. Point will go to Eagleville. going to have Franks coming in for Schaefer now.
Summertown's got to get a block over there, too. They can't let a girl like that just swing away.
Here's the serve. There's Franks. Hofstetler Mason just tips it over. Back over to Summertown. Emerson, she sends it back over. Diving save there as Thompson sends it back. Another diving save still up. Here's Mason. She gets it over.
Emerson Franks all over the place.
So here's the serve once again. That'll be off of Summertown. Down for the point for Eagleville as they lead at 7-6.
That's the thing. If Eagleville gets the ball back to the other team, then the other team has to not mess up.
Here's Baker back to serve. Kelly. Hofstetler. Emerson looking to get it over. And she does. Eagleville has it. They send it back. Here's Hofstetler. Mason once again going for the kill. And that will be out of play. Point will go to Eagleville. And that one was...
That looked close.
Yeah, it did look very close. At first glance, I thought it was in play, but the line judge said otherwise.
Yeah. You can see the line as a line judge if you're looking. That's a big if sometimes.
Here's the serve once again. Still up in the air, and point will go to Eagleville. There's a little miscommunication there as Mason took off. I'm assuming just getting ready to set there.
Well, it was a they're supposed to pass it to the setter's spot. It just didn't go to that spot.
That one was off. Franks off the serve, and point will go to Eagleville. As they lead it 10-6 here. As once again, Eagleville is now one set away from taking this game, and Summertown will have to claw their way back and win the next two.
Yeah.
As here's the serve once again, Kelly Hofstetler. Still up in the air and off of Summertown. It was just short of the net, and Emerson looked like she was just going to go for the block there.
Yeah, I think she gave up on hitting and went to be a blocker, and the ball was on top of the net and bounced back over.
So here's the serve once again for Eagleville. As Baker gets it over, Franks. Hofstetler, Mason just floats it over. Still up in the air. Here's Thompson going for the kill, and it will be out of play. Point will go to Summertown.
One of the rare breaks they've
down.
That's Abby Gillum just being in the right place at the right time because she got it. Maddie Gillum.
And Schaefer will go back to serve. That one is almost sent long. Campbell with it as Baker sends it up. Tipped up in the air. There's Hofstetler. Mason sends it over. Here's the serve.
Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
A lot of line.
And back here on the X Sports Network, and sorry to cut you off. We were just coming back from a commercial break as timeout taken by Eagleville as they lead 18-15 here in this fourth set. As Tommy, you were going to say something whenever we were coming back.
Well, a lot of line judges watch the ball, and then the ball's past them when they've got to make a call.
Yeah. So. Baker, and point will go to Summertown.
Izzy Garland needs a lot of those because that'll build her confidence.
Especially as a freshman. There's Mason.
Yep.
There's Baker. Campbell underneath. There's Leathers going for it. And that one will be down for the kill. Point will go to Eagleville. Kelly will come back in. Scores 20-16. Here's the serve. Up in the air. Here's Emerson. As fought for, there's Leathers. That'll be off of Schaefer, and point will go to Eagleville. Make it 21-16 now. And a timeout will be called by Summertown as Eagleville leads. We'll be back here next on the Exports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the Exports Network is we are back after a timeout taken by Summertown as they trail 21-16 here in this fourth set. When that one is sent into the net off the serve, point will go to the Lady Eagles as Gillum will check in. Summertown trails 21-17 and Eagleville is 4 points away from winning this game.
If you're Summertown, this is who you want serving.
Here's Gillum. She gets it over. Here's Campbell underneath. Thompson sends it over. There's Gillum. Huffsettler. Schaefer just tips it over. Campbell underneath. Here's Bug. Walked over. It'll be off Summertown. Point will go to Eagleville. Back to serve will be Campbell as they lead 22-17 now. As Campbell gets it over. Here's Gillum. Huffstetler. Schaefer looking for the kill. That'll be off of Leathers. Into the net, and point will go to Eagleville. Or excuse me, Summertown.
That's what you want to see. Abby Jo getting good set. Hammering it.
Here's Garland back to serve. Yes, she gets it over. Campbell underneath. Here's Leathers. Floats it over. Kelly. Here's Long. Campbell now underneath. There's Bug once again. That'll be out of play. Point will go to Summertown.
She set her just a little too low for her to get much momentum on it. Just sent it out of bounds.
Summertown going with a 2-0 run. So once again, Summertown will need to win this set and the next to win this game. Eagleville, all they have to do is win this, either one of them, if it goes into the fifth set.
And Summertown's exhausted because Eagleville just sends it back to them all the time. They don't ever get a break.
Here's the serve once again. Campbell underneath. Gets it over. Sent back over to Summertown. Here's Huffstetler. Schaefer, and that'll be off of Eagleville, and point will go to Summertown.
John and Tyler communicating. That was a 4. Tyler trying to tell John it was 4, but he wasn't seeing it.
As timeout will be taken by Eagles, they lead 22-20. We'll be back here on the Exports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
And back here on the Exports Network as we are back after the timeout taken by Eagleville. As Summertown has gone on a 4-0 run and cut down this Lady Eagles lead over the Summertown Lady Eagles.
That was a good timeout by Eagleville, but Summertown, you don't want to use all this energy and not take the lead on this series.
As Garland back to serve once again. And she gets it over. There's Campbell underneath. There's Leathers. That one is down for the kill. Point will go to Eagleville, giving them a 23-20 lead.
Killer's kill.
Yep.
And they just keep giving her sets, and she just keeps making Summertown pay.
As Eagleville 2 points away 1 point away from match point and 2 points away from winning this one. Here's the serve. There's Schaefer. Hofstetler back over to Schaefer. She goes for the kill, and that will be off. Out of play. Point will go to Summertown. That's kind of the same play as earlier. Either, like you said, hit it or eat it.
Yeah, that same player. She's targeted her a few times now, and I don't envy her.
23-21 here in this fourth set. Here's the serve by Kelly. She just gets it over. Still up in the air. There's Butler. That'll be down for the kill. Point will go to Eagleville, and it's now match point. He's going back to serve. As they get it over, Gillum. Hofstetler. Here's Schaefer going for the kill, and that'll be down for the point, making it 24-22. As Emerson will come in now.
That ball almost was down in front of the 10-foot line.
Yeah.
That's a good sign for Summertown.
Schaefer back to serve. As she gets it over. Campbell. Here's Thompson. Sends it long. Still up in the air. Kelly saves it. Here's Mason. Still up in the air. There it is. Hofstetler. Emerson going for it. Campbell underneath. Here's Thompson once again. Still up in the air. And that'll be off Summertown. And Eagleville will win this one. As Eagleville wins 25-22 here in this fourth and final set. And they defeat Summertown 3-1. As Tommy, your final thoughts on how the game ended?
Well, I think both teams sort of found a groove, and if you're Summertown, you got two good takeaways from this game. One, you got a good list of things to work on in practice because you got a good kind of view of what you're weak at, and then two, you had players that got a little more into the flow at the end of those games that you hope can take into the season with more confidence and less rust.
Absolutely, and especially this being the first game of the season for both of these teams is Summertown, like you said, everybody's got something to work on, but whenever it comes to the end of September and to the start of October, that's when you want to be playing at your best. So that'll do it for this broadcast. As Summertown, they will be playing Perry County in a district matchup, and that will be tomorrow night at Summertown starting at 6 p.m. So Summertown will drop this one, but they'll be back in action tomorrow. So that'll do it for this broadcast. As this is Hayden Birch, joined along by Tommy Emerson and producer extraordinaire Kevin Wright. Have a safe trip home. Good night.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.